In today's video, I will share with you 10 behaviors of a nice girl that make you lose a quality man. Hello, my name is Greta Berishita. I'm dating and relationship coach for women. For the awesome high-value women secrets, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified when I upload videos each week. And just before I will share with you my first tip, why don't you go ahead to my website and get a free download. It's called Love That Lasts, and it will help you how to behave high value. So ladies, without further ado, the number one would be don't be naive. Being naive and gullible really comes from the lack of knowledge. Being naive and gullible is assuming that no one will take advantage of you, no one will manipulate you, that everyone you will meet will just have good, pure, and sincere intentions. Sorry to give you a bit of a reality check, but we don't live in heaven. We live in this world, and in this world, we have good and evil. And evil is smart, evil is manipulative, evil is seductive, evil is tempting. Evil will make you believe what's wrong is right. Therefore, nowadays, as a woman, you must think for yourself, you must educate yourself, you must be wise. Otherwise, you will get manipulated. You must have wisdom on how to protect yourself against all sorts of people, as people get used, abused, and manipulated simply by the lack of knowledge. You can't just blame the guy for manipulating you. You need to take responsibility for yourself also, which is why I have an incredible games video for sale on my website. So you learn the games, you learn the manipulation strategies, and you can protect yourself. Number two would be don't wear your heart on a sleeve. Don't be vulnerable. Nice girls usually believe in wearing their heart on a sleeve. Ladies, the world is influencing us to be vulnerable. Wear your heart on a sleeve. Share your vulnerabilities. Share with everyone how you feel, etc. And again, no one is perfect. Everyone is somewhat broken. Divorced parents, broken marriages, all sorts of traumas. So if you are walking around with your heart totally open and wearing it on a sleeve, obviously you will get hurt. Obviously, someone will take advantage of you. Obviously, someone will manipulate you. Therefore, as it says in the Bible, be wise and guard your heart. Don't show your vulnerabilities and don't wear it on a sleeve. But ladies usually say, I really want to trust my guy. And what's the point of a relationship if I can't be vulnerable with him? But fights happen, arguments happen, and a lot of times we hit where it hurts because people are not perfect. Therefore, ladies, be safe rather than sorry. That's my advice. And by the way, if you're hearing someone purring in the background, it's actually my cat on my lap. So I'm sorry about that. She wasn't leave me alone. Number three, don't chase men. This is the current modern day society influence. Call him, text him, seduce him, charm him. The man is the prize. Now, how many happy, healthy, and successful relationships we know where a woman approached a man first and continued chasing him? Not that many. Obviously, I can't say zero because there are always exceptions. Perhaps she was into him in the beginning, so she pursued him, and then she changed her mind. And because she changed her mind, she stopped pursuing him, and then he started to go after her, and perhaps good things happened. Yet, in most cases, if you are chasing and pursuing a man, you are bound to lose him. Why is that? It's because we as women, we are not meant to be chasing and pursuing men. It's not our job to charm them, to seduce them. If you look at the animal kingdom, it's always the male pursuing the female, showing off how great he is, singing for her, showing off his feathers, showing off his power, trying to charm and seduce. If you look at the Bible, it says, it's a man that finds his wife. It does not say go out there hunting for guys. It says no, focus on your path and let the guy find you. But sometimes women say, well, when I actually approach men or pursue them first, a lot of times they do talk to me. Well, yes, of course. He will talk to you if he sees you are an easy girl. He might talk to you for a couple of days in order to take advantage of you. Or if he doesn't really want to take advantage of you, he might just see you as a bit of an ego boost. It's always nice when someone is stroking your ego, right? But it does not mean that you pursuing him will actually create some kind of attraction for him. So I definitely would not recommend that. Number 4, do not nag. The common behavior of a nice girl, if she is unhappy in a relationship, usually is nagging, blaming, complaining. Ladies, when you nag a guy to do something for you, it doesn't work. If he cares about you, you can tell him once what you would prefer or like, but there is no need to keep repeating yourself. Because if you keep repeating yourself, you come across as you're nagging at him. It even says in the Bible, it's better to sleep on the house roof than be in the same room with a nagging wife. If anything, what I would do if a guy used to do a lot of things for you and he has stopped, and now you kind of still want him to do those things for you, but he's not doing them, what I would do, I would just reflect back on my own behavior thinking. Have I actually behaved in some kind of way that perhaps turned him off along the way? And maybe that's why he's not doing these things for me that he used to do before. And if it is your behavior that turned him off and you actually, by reflecting on it, you recognize it, well, that's great, because that's when you can focus on problems in yourself and fix them. All you need to do is just change your behavior for your better. And if it's not your behavior and it's just he's not being very nice to you, instead of nagging, what you should do is set in boundaries by giving him consequences. This will work so much better. Number 5, control your emotions. When you lose emotional control, you look like you're throwing tantrums. So this is a very immature behavior. As mature women, we should not behave like this, screaming, shouting, etc. This is childlike behavior, and men do not respect that. They will get entertained by it, but we're not going to respect you if you will behave like this. If you will not control your emotions, he will start to see you as a child. He will start to see you as a mature little girl that just follows her feelings, and whenever she feels insecure or not happy, she just explodes. So control yourself, calm yourself down. And one of the strategies that I would recommend is actually not to take things too personally. A lot of times we lose emotional control when we assume the worst. Maybe he's talking to another woman, and because you have been cheated on before, you're assuming that he's cheating on you. Then you lose emotional control because of your insecurities. Another example could be maybe he's just trying to banter with you and he said something to you as a joke, but it hit your insecurity and now you're taking it too personally, defending yourself, oversharing your feelings, and making a huge deal out of this. So if you feel like you're about to boil up, calm yourself down, try not to overreact, and think of the long-term consequences. For example, think, if I will lose emotional control, he will get so turned off. and long term is simply not worth it. So, thinking of the consequences should prevent you from overreacting, as the consequences become just too big for few minutes loss of emotional control. Number 6, putting him on a pedestal. When you start to revolve your life around him, when you start to stop spending time with your family and friends, when you start to ditch that hair appointment for a guy or just a coffee with your friend, that is when he will start to lose interest in you. And what a lot of men do, they purposely ask you out on dates but he knows you are busy to see will you cancel your plans for him. So you can even look at it as a test, like he kind of tests you like that. Ladies, don't do that. This is a trap. If you will drop one plan for him, another plan for him, third plan for him, this is how slowly, step by step, you will start to lose yourself. You will start to lose your friends. You start to lose your hobbies. You start to lose your dreams. You start to lose your goals. You start to lose your life. You start to lose yourself for him. Of course, what happens next? When you lose yourself for the guy loses interest in you, because when you lose yourself, what's there left to be interested in? And if you cancel your plans for him, he will see that you started to put him on a pedestal and that you potentially are gonna go down that rabbit hole of putting your own life on hold for him, which will make him feel good about himself, but he'll lose attraction in you because you're losing attraction in yourself. Unfortunately, ladies, my time is running out and I was only able to give you 6 points instead of 10. So I'm really sorry about that. The last 4 points were falling for a fantasy, people pleasing, constantly looking for validation in him, and setting in boundaries. Ladies, if you want to learn the last 4 points, check out my videos for sale, such as how to set in boundaries with a guy, games men play, how to get your ex back, how to go from single to a happy relationship, differences between men and women, or you can simply just go ahead and check out my high value women course, which I have for sale on my website also. And if you're not interested at learning in your own time by looking at the videos that I have for sale, you can book one-on-one coaching with me where I can literally hold your hand in brackets and help you with the guy, teach you how to behave, how to text, what to say, like reflect back with you on your life, on your dating, tell you what mistakes you did in the past and how to change them. So you bring out the best in your guy and you don't do these mistakes anymore, and his attraction towards you increase. And ladies, a lot of times when you change your behavior for the better, you actually get a relationship that's better than it was in the beginning. So the way people say like, oh, in the beginning it's just magical and it's all fake and etc. If you will behave better and you'll fix your mistakes, you're gonna get a relationship that is better than the magical stage in the beginning, because people's attraction, people's love for you increases when you behave more better and better long term, because their investment towards you increase, the bond increases, the love increases, the trust increases, and the relationship just gets more stable. However, during the time you need to behave better, not worse. The relationship loses its charm when in the beginning we behave good and later on we lose ourselves and make lots of mistakes. But if you keep behaving better and better and better because you know what works, that's when the relationship becomes amazing. So go ahead to my website and book that one-on-one coaching with me. And I'm really, really looking forward to coaching you. Thank you so much for listening, ladies. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like it, share it with the ladies that need it. And I will speak to you soon. Kisses from UK.